The story of Ganga. Adi Parva in Mahabharat is a stock of several interesting and lucid stories. One story that is directly related to the main story of Kuru dynasty is the story of Ganga. There was a truthful king in the Ikshwaku dynasty. His name was Mahabhisha. He went to the heaven on capital of his good deeds. He was sitting once in the group of kings sitting around Lord Brahma. Just then Ganga entered, and her clothes went hayway due to the wind blowing there. All the kings lowered their eyes to protect her dignity. But Mahabhisha could not take his eyes off her divine beauty. Lord Brahma was very angry, and he cursed him that he would take birth in Mrityulok. He chose to be born to King Prateep of Kuru dynasty. Ganga was disturbed too. While returning from there, she met the eight Vasus. They looked very pale, and so Ganga inquired about their well being. They told her the story of their ill fate. Rishi Varunasut stayed in his ashram near Mount Meru. Daksha's daughter Surabhi with Kashyap Rishi had given birth to Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu resided in the ashram of Muni Vasishtha. She was his sacrificial cow. She would move around in the forest fearlessly. Once, all the Vasus, along with their wives, were wandering near the ashram, and wife of Dev Vasu saw the cow. She inquired about her. Dev told her, if any person consumes her milk, he remains youthful for 10,000 years. Thereupon, she insisted that she wanted that cow for one of her human friends. Who can avoid the insistence of women? That Vasu, in unison with other Vasus, tried to steal the cow. Vasishtha understood this with his divine insight. He was furious, and he cursed the Vasus that they would be born as humans. The Vasus begged pardon. Finally, Vasishtha Muni took mercy and told them, 7 of you will be immediately liberated after taking birth. But he who is the real culprit will have to stay on earth for a long time. He will be religious, intelligent, and obedient son, but he will not marry and will also not bear children. Narrating this story, Vasu said to Ganga, we don't want to take birth through any human. Will you become human and give birth to us? We want to be born to King Shantanu, who will be the son of King Prateep in Kuru dynasty. However, the moment we are born, please liberate us by drowning us in your flow. Ganga accepted this but asked, how can I liberate all? I will have to give Shantanu at least one son. Vasu told her that Dev had to stay on earth for a long time. All of us will empower him with our essence, and he will live a long life on earth. Ganga then approached King Prateep and sat on his right lap and said, I love you. Please accept me. Prateep said, you are sitting on my right lap. That is the place for children and daughters in law. I accept you as my daughter in law. Ganga accepted this. Later, Shantanu was born to Prateep. When he grew up, Prateep told him, accept the divine woman who will approach you. Ganga went to Shantanu. He was captivated by her beauty. Ganga laid down her condition. You should never oppose to whatever I do. If you do so, I will go away. Naturally, Shantanu accepted the condition. Ganga bore 7 sons from Shantanu. Each time, the moment the child would be born, she would drown it in water. Shantanu never objected. However, he could not stop himself the 8th time. He crossed her and demanded an explanation. Ganga told him the entire story and disappeared along with her son. That son was Devavrata Bhishma. He grew up to become a mighty, powerful, and knowledgeable young man. Once, when Shantanu was hunting on the banks of Ganga, he saw that the flow of Ganga had been obstructed in a place. A young boy had stopped the flow with his arrows. Seeing this amazing act, Shantanu felt that this must be his son. He invoked Ganga and she appeared with their son and handed him over to Shantanu. Thus, the story of Ganga sheds light on the birth and the entire life of Bhishma.